the Cold War opens up. The Soviets aren't sharing that with anyone else. We're obviously not sharing it with them. And so they go through this period of kind of darkness where they're not involved in the global Cold War kind of intelligence battle, where, to just to pick a famous example because it's one that we can talk about, right? That ambassadorial seal that was given to Avril Harriman that has the little rod inside to rotate, and it was like putting in microwaves into the building. They reverberate and come back with the voice carried with it, right? The Soviets didn't share that with any of their partners, and I think the British and the U.S. intelligence services turned around within 6 to 9 months and started applying that worldwide, right? And so it was a battle where we all got better with each other, and in some sense, like in that world, like the CIA and KGB grew up with each other,
Hmm.
right? We all learned off of each other and got better, and the CCP was never a part of that. So I think when they come out onto the world stage in the 1980s, right, they've had three major purges of their intelligence services under Mao with the Cultural Revolution, getting rid of Kongshan's legacy of abusing the intelligence services the way that Laurenti Beria abused the OGPU and NKVD against Stalin's political opponents, right? So they have to learn how to operate on the world. And so they're actually coming of age at a very different time with very different connectivity. And this is why, they probably saw the value and the promise of cyber in the 1990s before others and invested in this kind of weird hybrid state and private ecosystem of, what we're now facing today, where they have a market for offensive cyber tools. They have a market for defensive cyber tools. And it's something where you see crossover and incentives from the state and private enterprise that creates things that may actually or may actually now be, in terms of world leaders, having the right ecosystem where if they're not in the lead today, in like 5 to 10 years, without some sort of change in the way that we think about things, they could be the best in the world at this.